All right, Miss Baker asked me to talk to y'all about mental toughness and grit and endurance. I'm only 20 years old, so I don't have a bunch of tips. I haven't been through life all the way, but I do have a few tips about life, school, and sports. My first thing I want to talk about is your mindset. You can't have the mindset of that you're owed anything. You gotta have the mindset that you have to earn it. Um, in order to do this, I have the point of find motivation and make an end goal. When you don't have an end goal, it's easy to say when it gets hard, well, what's the point? Why am I doing this? But if you have an end goal, you have something to look forward to. You say, oh, this is why I'm doing it, and when I get to the end and I accomplish this, I'm going to be happy about it. For me in sports, I never really liked working out, and I definitely didn't like conditioning. Track people, I don't get y'all. Go for it though, especially cross country people. Not doing it. But when it came to working out, I knew that if I did, my arm was going to get stronger, my pop time to second base was going to decrease, and with the conditioning, I knew my base running was going to get better as well. When it comes to school, for y'all as in high school, have an end goal of, maybe you want to get into a certain college, and you got to have a certain ACT score, certain GPA. Use that as motivation to work harder in school, do your homework. For me personally at MTSU, I know that I want to be a flight instructor out at our flight school, and there's only a limited amount of those jobs that they give each semester, and it is very difficult to get one, but that's what motivates me to study and try my best. I've had to make a lot of adult decisions a lot of nights when my friends want to go to Waffle House at 10 p.m., and I know I have a test the next day. I gotta say no, hey, I really gotta sit for this test, guys. And I mean, they're busy too, they just didn't happen to have a test that next day. Another thing for y'all is to study for scholarships, things like that. Also, y'all in high school, y'all think about what y'all want to do for the rest of y'all lives. They have the saying of, if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. I think that's true. If you find something you're passionate about, it's going to be easier to work for. It's going to be easier on those days where it's really challenging to do the work. You can think about your future and say, hey, I get to do this when I'm done with this. I know for me, I found that, and that's why it's been easier for me to say no and make those adult decisions on studying, because I am enjoying what I'm doing here. When it comes to sports, as blunt as this is, I have just learned to be a little tougher. I know it's blunt, but it's the truth. Back in baseball, we had a Navy SEAL come talk to us, and he had us do certain events and team challenges and things, but one of them was we had to do planks, and he never gave us a set time. He just said, plank as long as you can. And his tip for us was to pick a teammate across the room and encourage them and focus on them and take the focus off of ourselves. So when, pain started coming in, we're getting really tired, we want to drop to the floor, we just stopped thinking about us, and we would start encouraging the other guy, hey, stay up, dude, stay up, you got this. And you taught us to, in sports, do things for other people, your teammates. Don't do it for you. Think about them and let that be your motivation. I know this is Cornerstone, so we got to relate it to God, of course, and we can do this. Philippians 2:14, do all things without grumbling and questioning. I'm sure y'all's parents have quoted that one to y'all. I know mine did. So even God wants us to do things and do it to the best of our abilities, and be mentally tough. Focus on that, and don't worry about the other things. So the key points were work for what you want. It's not going to be given to you. Make an end goal so that when you are doing your task, when it gets difficult, you can look forward to that end goal and know, hey, this is why I'm doing it. On sports, focus on your teammates and do things for them, not for you. And the last one is don't be a complainer. Stay mentally tough. Just do it. You'll be fine. Trust me, you'll make it. All right? So that's my little tips and tricks about that. Hopefully that helps y'all. Thanks.